with some fucking bangers. And as you can see on top of my hat, it is Fly, Eagles, Fly, Flying OT, Josh Allen's ass.
Shut up. No one wants to hear this.
Yeah, fuck yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. I love my boys from Philly doing the damn thing. Shout out to Jalen. Calm, cool collectives in the second half. Let's roll these 49ers. You know what? Fuck the 49ers. Let's come after them. Let's get it, and let's blow it.
All right. The people tuned in to hear start sit 'em. We don't need to hear this Eagles bullshit rant.
Yeah.
Video.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I just had to let them know. I just had to let them know. But, yes, this is our start, sit 'em situation that we got going on. But it's a little bit different than your normal shows. Normal shows, they just kind of give you the best starts and the people that are sitting. But we're going to do some little battles, son. People like battling out here. It's going to look like some colonial shit. We got people on this side, people on this side. And guess what? They're fucking shooting muskets at each other right now, Scatty.
It's going to be like Trump versus Biden on the stage, except you're going to be Biden.
It's Trump versus Biden on this day. Yeah. It's going to be exactly like that. So there's going to be some slobber coming out of one of our mouths. So, we're going to do QBs first. This is going to be the QB episode. We're going to break this down into QBs, RBs, wide receivers, and tight ends. And if you didn't know already, we always do 12-man PPR format. That is just what we run. That is what we do. If you got a problem with it, get the fuck out of here, okay? All right, Scatty, the first people that I'm going to start. And also, if you're watching this too, we're going to do a countdown, and then we're both going to say the person we're going to start. So that way, it's going to create controversy. Now, because we're trying to do a little bit of controversy. So, all right, the first QBs that are lined up for tonight. Would you rather start Derek Carr, who's going against Detroit, who's currently ranked 28th against the QBs, and this is 28th, meaning that it's a lot of points given. So like they're 28th worst. Okay, and then you got him. Or you starting Murray, who's going against Pittsburgh, who is currently 6th against QBs.
Okay. I think I have mine.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Murray.
Tyler. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was an easy one. I mean, I'll just tell you right now, Derek Carr doesn't have the mobility that Kyler has, and that's the only reason why I'm taking him. Kyler's kind of like a Lamar, where he's mobile in the pocket. He's like a Mahomes that can make stuff happen with his feet. And if you watched the Saints play last week against the Falcons, Derek Carr looked abysmal. They didn't score a single touchdown the entire game. And just for starters, I had a bet that game, actually the entire Sunday slate, that every single team would score a touchdown. And every single team did except for the Saints and Derek Carr. That was pretty automatic for me. There's no way in hell I'm starting Derek Carr. Kyler Murray, all the way, baby.
All right, so we got some alter ego coming in here with Scatty. There's a little betting ego, that little devil on the shoulder. But the thing is, the reason I wanted to give this matchup because I think Carr has a really great matchup. Currently, this has got a better over-under than the Murray game. It's at home or not at home. No, it is at home for the New Orleans Saints, and it's against Detroit, who has really been bad against QBs and secondaries. But currently right now, Olave, Shaheed might be out. I mean, Michael Thomas is on IR. It's kind of a sketch on what's going to happen on the wide receivers. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going to happen, but I was just curious to see what you're going to get. So I guess that wasn't fucking tough, huh? I got to fucking toughen it up.
Step up the level, huh? Step up the level. Come on, man.
Toughen it up. I'm going to toughen it up right now. Are you ready?
Right. Let's hear it.
Are we starting Stafford, who's going against the Cleveland Little Steamers? Or are we going against Browning, who is currently going against Jacksonville? Browning is the Cincinnati backup, but he has a great matchup this week against the Jags, who are 27th against QBs. Or are we starting Matt Stafford, who's coming off a hot 20-point-plus game, but he's going against the Browns. I think it's I can't remember. Actually, I think it is at home for Rams.
Yeah, in LA.
It's at home for Rams. So, yeah, who we starting? You ready?
It's good.
All right.
Yeah, countdown. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Browning. Oh, okay. Come on, you little pussy. Tell me why.
I'll tell you why.
Get your steamers.
If you don't know, I'm a Browns fan. You can see it right there in the background. But
oh, yeah, you are.
I watched every Browns game this year, and I'm telling you, this team is getting progressively worse. Their defense is
Really?
having to play more and more defense just based off how bad the offense is, and that is not good. When you have
Yeah.
wide receivers like Puka, Cooper, Tutu Atwell, and the just wreaking havoc, I mean, the Browns are really banged up in the secondary.
Yeah.
Denzel Ward's hurt. I'm not sure if he's going to play
Okay.
this week. Even Myles Garrett was dealing with some issues.
Yeah.
And Darius Smith actually went down last week. So this secondary and front line is dealing with some major issues. So even though
Okay.
they are ranked number 1, 2, 3 defenses in the league right now, I still think I'd take Stafford over Browning just because you know what you're going to get with Stafford. I feel like it's
Yeah.
a bit of a gamble if you want to start Browning.
It is, and I'm surprised the gambling man's not choosing the
That is true.
gambling person.
That is true.
My reason for Browning is just I don't know what's going to happen with the whole Stafford situation. I mean, their O-line could get absolutely obliterated by this Cleveland. And everyone's kind of struggling with injuries right now. You know, this is that time of year where veterans aren't practicing throughout the whole entire week. You know, people are skipping, just trying to make it to the game. So both sides are definitely dealing with it. And we know the Rams are beat up too. So I could see it as being a very low-scoring game, ugly game, kind of how it was last week. And I think the Browning has a chance. I mean, the Jacksonville defense is nothing to really be scared about. They have a couple guys on the line, and they got Mr. Josh Allen, who has been absolutely tearing it up on the sacks. But I think Browning, they're going to try to find a way to get Chase more involved. But if it's behind the line, T. Higgins might be coming back. So I think Browning has a chance of having a higher ceiling, but the floor, I think, is probably more with Stafford. So, yeah, it's really going to depend on what you want there. But my last one to wrap up are QB matchups. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Are we starting Jared Goff against the Saints, who are currently 12th against QBs? Or are we starting Jordan Love, who's going against Kansas City, who is against 8th QBs? And Jordan Love, this is a primetime game on Sunday at
That is
8:30. So what are you doing, bud? What are you doing,
Golf
pussy?
was so bad last week.
Yeah, he was. And he's
that
away.
That Thanksgiving Day game was rough, but did he
Dude,
still put up like a
everyone
decent
saw
number?
it too.
Did he still put up a decent number?
I think he still did okay. Nothing crazy, but
Nothing
yeah,
crazy.
what do you have? He had 4
Okay.
interceptions, right?
It was like a couple interceptions and a fumble or something. I don't know. It was bad.
Yeah. And
was
the
embarrassing.
Bears game too, he wasn't really dealing that much either. But you got Jordan Love who's going against Kansas City in prime time.
Oh,
This is tough decisions we got to make, Scotty.
Just
Are you ready?
based off, that's really tough. Hold on.
Are you ready?
Who's Golf going up against again?
The New Orleans Saints at the Saints. It is a dome game, but it is away.
Jared Goff away is awful, but he was also terrible. And
All right. Are you ready, pussy? Are you struggling, huh?
all right, yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Jared Goff.
All right.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's state the reasoning right now.
Again, I think that's just the safe play. I feel like you don't really
Yeah.
know what you're going to get with Jordan Love. And
No
if
clue.
you listen to that last pick, I kind of went with the safe play with Stafford. So I'm going to go with the safe play again.
Damn.
And if you've watched any primetime game this year, whether it's been Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, the unders have hit gloriously. If you bet every
Yeah.
single under, you're probably up millions and millions of units. So what does that
Yeah.
translate to? Less and less fantasy points. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm going to take Golf, especially in a dome. It'd be tough if he was playing outside. But, I mean,
Yeah.
I think this offense is just too good just to kind of judge Jared Goff based off, his last performance.
Yeah, dude, he's been throwing an absolute shit fest. But like you said, he's got a lot of weapons. He's got a lot of weapons around him. Jordan Love is very useful back here. Aaron Jones, he's not there. It's going to be Dillon. It's going to be Watson. It's going to be Reed. It's going to be Dobbs. Against Kansas City, we know, I guess, Snead, he's going to be tracking around with Watson, so it's going to leave up Snead, or it's going to be leaving up Reed and Dobbs. And, I mean, we saw him pass against Detroit, but this is a very passable defense. Kansas City has not been like that. So, I don't know. I think Love is going to regress really far down this week. But I'm just curious because he is projected a little bit more than Golf, and that is a decision someone might have to make who picked up Golf off waiver. So,
Yeah, that's a good
pick up
that's a good one.
Golf. That is the one to move with. But this has been the Start Cinema Face Off. So if you like this type of content, if you hated this type of content, drop a comment, let us fucking know. And guess what? If you really, really hate it, just report us. Okay?
Yeah, report us. Listen, I've been trying to get out of this channel for years. We don't going to be going on years here in January, so please report us.
Yeah, we're literally just keep going just because we haven't been banned yet. So until we get banned, we're going to keep going. Turn it up the station. Let's crank it up, baby. This has been Out of Pocket Sports. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.